There are so many things to say, and probably there is also a feeling कि क्या बोलना है? What is there to say? Genuinely, it's been coming home as far as I'm concerned, and it's been such a beautiful thing to come home and be there. I still recollect how the whole thing happened. Almost about 2 years back, I don't know whether it was Steve Pavlina's article or something I read in Stephen Pressfield's book referring to Leon, and I went on a Google search and then stumbled and then connected. And when he was in Taiwan, we had that wonderful chat. And then, of course, I was getting the letters, regular, kind of material. And I'd forgotten, and I got a trigger last year saying that, would you like to, the studentship of my life at this phase. I guess when I say at this phase, I'm talking about the fact that at 72, I must be the oldest member of this group. And this happens to, 25 happens to be the 50th year of my professional life. And for me, the exposure, the training, the grace of operating from the being actually began way back in 1978. And I was so lucky to have a guru like Dr. Pauline Garg for me. And from then, the whole journey of learning and doing have been based on being centered on the being and from the heart. So over the years, my various types of work, or I would say all of my work, had some centering on Atma Gyan, self-awareness, and from the core of the being. So with all that, it was so natural that I felt at home after meeting Leon, after reading through the Transformational Coaching Collective. But I think what made me join was this question that I'd asked. Kafi to kam, a lot of work as a coach, as a trainer, as a motivational speaker that I'm doing. What about my studentship? What am I learning about life, about myself? And that's how I came in. It's been very beautiful. I mean, there's so many dimensions of exposure and learning here. One is, of course, first of all, I would say about beginning with the book itself, The Shift in Being. I think deep clarity and conceptual strength is one thing, but the ability to articulate that and bring this power along with the clarity that, Leon, you have done, I think you deserve a Nobel Prize for that, actually. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I haven't seen something of this kind coming close. The ability to set in words what is so difficult to actually state, because it's all about the subjective reality of being. And to be able to put that into structure and process and make it easy for people to imbibe and train and put into practice, I don't know how many times I can salute you for that. It's out of the world. And then we have Amrita. Can you imagine? Who's a personification of everything that is from the heart and from the being. I think that's the core. Everything else happens with Amrita. It just happens. That's it. So the way she speaks, or the way she facilitates, or the way she kind of clarifies, the way she refuses, I think all of them are amazing, just brilliant. Because the whole thing is coming from that core, from the heart, from the being. And therefore there is no no taint at all. That's purity. That's purity. That's the 28 karat gold purity. Amrita, what a human being you are. I think I can write a few poems about you. Okay. I don't know how many of you are aware. I have done it, but I've been all over the place in this transformational coaching collective, and I've been enjoying all of that. Honestly, I have quite a few friends in the other sectors, in the healing pain part of it over there. I've participated in some of those sessions. I've participated in the art session. I've participated in a couple of others, and I've quite a few of them, in touch and responding. I've been enjoying that part also. And in this group, I don't have to say that at all. People with whom I have interacted as a part of the assignment, being the coach and the coachee, that's been one part of it. But I want to tell all of you that even people with whom I probably have not had the coach or a coachee kind of an opportunity in a formal sense, you've been very much there in my heart. I mean, I can name and talk why it is, but that will look, one, discretionary, and two, it may take too much of time. So I'm holding it back. Maybe I'll do it privately for sure. I have not conversed with some of you at all, but I know how much I've carried you in my heart. There's no question at all. That's the truth. And, I talked about studentship, and studentship not in a role kind of a thing. It's about reflecting and learning. And I would confess with gratitude that the coaching experiences, as a coachee experiences with so many of you have been tremendous value add and insightful. I can talk about very clearly getting reminded about the truth that you got to make your choice. At the end of it, I can think about the shift of saying, all right, at this point of time, if you are, under this impression that you're so much evolved, you've been, so kind of progressed in whatever kind of state of being, still there is that little boy wanting to collect medals within you. That realization was so beautiful. And then, of course, the amazing kind of putting together where, the metaphor of football in my life that I used to talk about in so many of my programs, finally, the question came back to me saying that, hey, Raja, what do you choose to be? The spectator, the referee, the linesman, the defender? Would you choose to be a player? Brilliant. I'm not mentioning names because that may look like I'm choosing, but I'm saying learnings about myself at this stage was so beautiful. Thanks to every one of you. You took one more step. Help me to take one more step further. But like I said, the feeling is of being at home, comfortably at home. And this can go on and on in life. And I know that that's the way it's going to go on. It's been a great team, great community with every one of you. I'm going to be missing a lot of you people. That's for sure. But I'm not going to be ever getting out of the Transformational Coaching Collective. No way. You got me fixed there. Thank you so much. From the heart, thank you so much.